Okay, so then if we go back and we're looking at page 24, number 9, right? So this is where these examples came from. If we're going to order them from least to greatest, and we're going to graph them on the number line. So square root of 3 is between, and again, we have done this problem multiple times. So we have found out that it is between 1.6 and it's between 1.7 and 1.8, right? So it's a little bit more than 1.7, but when we have done 1.8 squared, that is 3.64. And so it's too much for that, right? So this is between 1.7 and 1.8, but it is closer to 1.7. So the square root of 3 is about 1.7, right? And we know pi is 3.14, so 2 pi is approximately, and we figured that out, 6.28. Okay, so that's all information that we're getting from here. And then we would put this on a number line right here. So we can see, 1.5 is 1.5. So I don't really know. I'll put that on the number line, I suppose. Right? And then the square root of 3, we're saying that's 1.7. So the square root of 3 is, so here's 1.5 and there's 2. 1.7 is somewhere in here. So we're going to put the whole value. Square root of 3 would go there. And then 2 pi is approximately 6.28. So here's 6, here's 5. And so, right, it's about halfway in between is 2 pi. So, right, so from least to greatest, the numbers are, right, 1.5, square root of 3, and 2 pi. Now, there's just a few other kind of examples that sometimes students see and they're not sure what they mean. All right, so let's look at, so when you are looking at this expression right here, so this is 1 plus pi over 2. So 1 plus pi over 2. So you're going to think to yourself, how can I simplify this with an estimate? Well, when you see this, what you need to think is, hey, pi. Pi is approximately 3.14. So I'm going to replace this symbol with 3.14. It's not exact. Pi is an exact number, even though it never ends, it never terminates, right? So we're going to say this is 1 plus 3.14 over 2. Now, order of operations, right? PEMDAS. So we need to think about that. Parentheses, exponents. So there's no exponents in here. A square root is considered a type of exponent. But, right, then multiply and divide. Well, actually, right, this is division. That's what this is. So we learned, right, if it was 3.14, right, over 2, that we can knock this fraction over, and the 3.14 goes on the inside, and we're going to divide that by 2. We need to move the decimal right here. 2 goes into 3 one time. Bring that 1 down. 2 goes into 11 5 times. Here's 10. I will tell you, I had students stopping here with long division. I know that you guys know better than that. All right. If you have this remainder and you have not touched the 4, you have to bring it down. 2 goes into 14 7 times. Right? 2 times 7 is 14. And, right, we have no more remainder and no more numbers, so we're done. So this right here, now we know that this is 1.57, but we're not done. Let me zoom out. I'm too zoomed in here. Oops, wrong direction. And so what you're going to do is, and you would have to rewrite this, right? You have the 1 plus the 1.57, right? Now, remember, I still have students that are going to tell me this is 1.58. This is $1 plus $1.57, right? So this is 1 plus 1.57. So 2.57 would be what this is approximately. And so that's how you would simplify an expression that looks like that. Let me show you a couple other kind of unusual expressions.